pumping iron day 250. It was chest day, and well, I've definitely gotten weaker, which is, I mean, no one wants to be weaker, but kind of accepted it at this point. You know, obviously you don't want to, and maybe it's still not all muscle loss or whatever. But you know, I tried. I did 275. I probably could have warmed up more and gotten 3, but only gotten 2. I didn't want to fail. It was also my set, like, I did like 2 reps before that. But I did 250 for 6, maybe max effort go 7. I didn't have a spotter, so I didn't go for the 7th. But I remember my best is 250 for 10 and 275 for 5. But I remember almost getting 6 like 2 weeks ago, but I was 180 something. So I think, I don't know, it's still hard to see if I'm losing anything. I know I really am not losing muscle. And actually, you know, at the end of the day, it's all about how you look, right? It's a bodybuilding show, so I just don't like losing strength. But I mean, I can gain it back. That's the thing. Especially when I'm like, you know, doing powerlifting. That sun is crazy. Yeah, so like when I do a powerlifting cycle or program, you know, I gain that back pretty quickly and some, right? So not too worried. It's just, you know, it's hard. You know, I can compare it. Obviously, it's not the same, but you know, I don't know if y'all watch swimming, but you know, Caleb Dressel, he's Olympic champion, world record holder. But you know, he had a mental, you know, like not breakdown, but he just took a break, right? And you know, he's coming back. He made the Olympic team, which is pretty crazy for how long he was out of the water. But he's like, I don't know if I'll ever, you know, go best time again. And essentially, you know, while I'm hopefully not gonna ever hit a PR again, it's just like a mental thing, you know, like when you're not at your best, like it can play with your mind, right? So you kind of have to, you just gotta be in a good mental space, I guess, on the cut. First off, because you know, it's discipline, not eating, but that's the easy part. I'd say for me, especially when I like lift with Damon, you know, like I'm confident that he's stronger than me right now. It's like on bench, maybe on squat we're about even, but bench, yeah, I couldn't keep up with him, unless, I mean, I did. This is weird because like when I was 180 something, I was like, oh, I was still stronger. But now I'd say he's stronger than me. So, and it's like a mental thing, not being as strong. Just because it's so easy to see where you're at with like weightlifting. Like I do 250 for 6, it's 4 less than my best, right? So obviously I'm a certain degree weaker. But you know, it is what it is. And you know, the diet's not great, right? I mean, it's good. Like I'm stabilized at 178.0, 177.8. So, but I was like, well, we're coming up on a month out, right? July 3rd is like in a week from now, maybe a little more, but you know what I mean. So, you know, I know I'll lose probably like 5 pounds that last week with every crazy stuff my dad and I are gonna do, but I still need to get down to under 175, preferably as close to 170 as I can. So I kind of switched up the calories today. I wrote down 1,500 at the top, and then every time I ate something, I just subtracted it. So I can't go negative. Well, I could, but I'm not gonna. It's gonna be hard, but you know, I just don't want to do cardio. I'm gonna swim with Eamon though, so that'll be good. The thing with cardio, it just makes you more hungry. Like that's just a detriment, you know. And I understand it because I swam and all I did was cardio for like 10 years. Then I ate so much food because you're just hungry because you're burning it off, right? So honestly, at the end of the day, to lose weight, you just don't have to eat. Like obviously you exercise and you can do, but the more you exercise, the more you want to eat, right? So that just makes it even harder. It's like even mentally harder if you swim for an hour and then obviously, yeah, you could probably eat a few more calories, but not that much. Like an hour of swimming is not that much burned, right? It's good, but it's not that much burned, right? you lose most of your, like, you burn most of your calories just from existing, right? Just from your body existing and like maintaining itself. That's why you lose, you know, some weight over, you know, when you sleep, because your body takes energy to run while you're sleeping, right? So, you know, like, cardio is good, and obviously do it because it keeps you in shape. But if your sole purpose is to lose weight, it's just gonna make it kind of hard, because you're gonna have to eat less, or you can eat a little bit more, but you're gonna want to eat a lot more, right? I remember I used to go swim like 2.5 hours, and then I eat like 20 chicken minis or something crazy. Like, that's more calories than I get in a day for my cut, you know. I'm going on a tangent, but do cardio because it's good for you. But if you have trouble like putting the fork down, it might just make it a lot harder. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, I just go to the gym. I go to the gym for like 2 hours, but the thing about the gym is you're kind of sitting around for a lot of it. I'd say your like elevated heart rate for like 30, 45 minutes. If you're doing legs, probably an hour. But, you know, I just like rather just eat less. Maybe I'll do cardio, you know, if I'm 2 weeks out and I'm at 176, I'm like, oh, I gotta do something. Hopefully we'll be under 175 by then. If I can be 173 with 2 weeks out, we're chilling. Because I'm pretty confident I'm gonna lose like 5 pounds that last week. I'll probably lose like 2 pounds the day before, like the carb load, carb deplete stuff, the water, not drinking the water, like the day of, like, it's gonna suck that last week, probably more than it sucked all this time. But it's a week, and I'm not gonna be really doing anything, so like, we'll make it through. That's about it. I talked about the diet for a while. These videos. Shout out to Crocs. What did I say? What did I say? Come on. Yeah.